morning and welcome to In the Swim with Alan Andrews. Hopefully by watching the intro you'd have guessed that this one's a little bit different. Decided to take a trip over to the dark side and go and do some proper carp fishing with proper carp gear and bite alarms and everything. Yeah, I'm with my youngest son Max, and we've just spent a night out in the bivvy, glamping on our beds, and yeah, it's been an eventful night. It's a little local lake to where we live, and it's full of carp, nothing too big. I think they go up to about mid-20s, and yeah, I think we've had 4 fish between us, sort of early evening and during the night. So yes, that's kept us busy. It's a bit of a chilly morning, but it's meant to be a really nice warm day. It was yesterday. It's the bank holiday, so yeah, it's about 21 degrees yesterday. I think it's going to be similar today. And yeah, we're going to stay for a few hours this morning, probably up to midday, and then pack away. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to show you a couple of carp on the bank, and yeah, have a look at some of the tackle that we've used. So yeah, we'll be seeing you soon. Well, I managed to take a few pictures of the fish we caught during the night and let's say yesterday evening, so I'll show you some clips of those. Hope you enjoy those, and hopefully we'll have a few more to show you a bit later on in the video. Well, there's one thing I've learned over the years of fishing, and that's that you need to be comfortable and keep yourself warm. Yeah, and carp fishing's no exception. I probably got down to about 4 degrees last night. I don't know if you can see that. It's still pretty cold this morning. It's about 7 o'clock at the moment. But yeah, so having yourself a good bivvy, a decent camp bed and a decent sleeping bag or duvet, as Max has got over there. See? Still fast asleep. Bless him. Yeah, you need that to keep yourself warm, especially during the night. Obviously when you're carp fishing, you can be waiting for long periods of time for bites. Yeah, nothing worse than being freezing cold. So, and uncomfortable and damp, and you know, so yeah, so this was us last night. Yeah, so kept ourselves quite warm. It was a little bit chilly, but yeah, once you got your sleeping bag it was fine. Obviously we got interrupted, our sleep got interrupted anyway by a couple of fish, which was good. But yeah, I've recently put the rods back out again, with some fresh bait out there, so hopefully be able to show you a fish soon. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you soon. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see it, but yeah, this is our view from inside the bivvy looking out. One of the best bits about night fishing is in the morning you can cook yourself some sausages. And some black pudding. As you can see, Max is finally awake. Say hello, Max.
Oh.
have a good night?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wiring.
Enjoy catching your fish?
Yeah.
Good. Going to enjoy sausages even more now, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, once we've had breakfast, hopefully we'll catch up with some fish. Well, you can probably see now the sun's coming out, starting to warm up, which is nice. Just had a nice bit of breakfast, just done ourselves a brew. But yeah, still haven't had any fish this morning. That was cold last night, so I think that sort of really quietened them down. It was a really hot day yesterday, so I did expect to have a couple of fish sort of up to about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, which we did. But then after that it got really cold, so yeah, I think that just put them off. But yeah, now that sun's coming up, we may get a couple of fish sort of before 12 o'clock today, possibly. And then obviously once that starts getting really warm again, I think they'll just come up to the surface and just be cruising around like there was yesterday, not really feeding. But yeah, there's not a great deal of movement out there at the moment, so hopefully they'll start having a bit of a feed up on the bait. So but, yeah, I'll show you what it looks like now out there. You can see that's the island that we're fishing to. It's not very far out. There's a lot of fish knocking around in the rushes, so they're probably getting ready to spawn. So yeah, Max is fishing to the left and I'm fishing to the right of the island. Well, it's now just gone 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It's been absolutely boiling. It's freezing cold this morning and the sun's come up and it's just gone absolutely roasting. We've just not had a buzz since 1 o'clock last night. Yeah, there's a few other people on the lake, a couple of people over the other side. They've been here since first thing this morning. Not had a buzz. There's another chap been over there a few hours. He's not had a buzz. So looks like that cold last night's really put them off. There's loads of carp cruising around, but you know, they're trying stuff on top and they're not having it. Tried jig rigs, not having it. So yeah, we're just trying one in the edge at the moment. It's been in there probably for probably best part of an hour now. Nothing on that. I know there was a few fish cruising around in there yesterday, but yeah, still got one out on the island. But unfortunately, nothing to show you other than the pictures of the ones we have caught. But yeah, it would have been nice to show you a bit of action. Anyway, this is Max.
Hi.
He's my son. And have you enjoyed yourself, Max?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? You enjoyed the sort of camping outside of it, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you enjoy the most?
Probably when I caught my fish.
Caught your fish, yeah? What, even when you had to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning? I was surprised you got up actually, when his bite alarm went off. But yeah, he was on his rod pretty quick. So yeah, and he got a really nice mirror carp. So very close to 20 pounds, so which is good. So yeah, like I say, it's a bit warm now, so we're starting to pack away. You never know, we might get a little run, what we can show you catching a fish. But yeah, if not, it will just be the pictures. Okay, we'll see you soon. Right, yeah, going to be packing up in a minute, but I just thought I'd show you the rig. It's just my go-to rig. Can't tell you the exact name of it because I'm not a massive carp fisherman, but it's just a rig that a colleague of mine showed me some years ago, and I just tend to use it wherever I go, and it's just always produced fish for me, and it kind of makes sense to me, the rig. So in my sort of fishing head, I don't know if you can see here, but I've actually got a little green stopper over the point of the hook to save myself getting hooked. But basically what we've got here is a bit of soft braid, but it's designed to actually sink. I don't know quite what it's got in it. It's not got lead in it, but that sinks to the bottom, and that's quite soft and supple. So obviously you have your weight is at this end here, which would be a bit like a bolt rig, which will go down, and that part of it, obviously, as you can see, is quite supple as that goes down. then attached to that with a swivel, which is really important, the swivel part of it, is some it's called mouth trap, the actual line. It's very, very stiff monofilament line, and you have a slight curve in it, and the hook is then tied to that, and I think they call it like with a D rig. I'll show you there. I don't know if you see that. It's got a slight D in there, and in that D is a little swivel that I tie into it. Just want to come a bit closer with the camera. So, as you can see, there's a swivel there at this end, and then on the D rig there's a swivel there as well. And on that swivel is what I tie with a bit of floss. I tie a pop-up or a wafter, and as the rig goes down in the water, you can see this part's supple, so it doesn't really matter what it falls on, even if it's weed or, you know, some dead weed or a bit of debris in the water. This will sit up in the water because it's a wafter. And this bit here is just a little bit of lead putty that I'll put just to make sure that I get it balanced, so it doesn't sort of lift the whole rig up in the air. So you get it so it literally sits down in the water like that, and the rig will just sit like this. And the reason this swivel here is important is because as that's sat down in the water, obviously fish may swim past it, and you want the rig to reset if they have a little go and go away. And this can, as you can see, can spin round and it doesn't get tangled up, so the rig will always reset itself. And obviously once they eventually suck your wafter in, the hook is just so exposed, it nails them every single time. And this little stiff bit here, and as you can see, just keeps it in that position all the time. I've seen a lot of people use the boom part, this part here being stiff, and then this bit supple, to try and create a similar thing. But to me, the stiff part there enables the rig always to reset, because you'd be amazed how many fish have a go at your rig before you actually end up hooking one. And that's really important, that this can just swivel around, it sits above any debris, and so you know that your bait is presented perfectly all the time, and you can have confidence in it, which is the main thing. So yeah, don't know the proper name of the rig. I'm sure there's loads of carp anglers out there, your Danny Fairbrasters of the world, and that'll be able to tell me exactly what it is. But like I say, a good friend of mine showed me it a few years ago, and I've caught loads of fish on it. All my best fish have come off of this rig, and even on hard sessions like what this session's been, we still managed to get 4 fish, whereas no one else has caught anything. So, and yeah, on this go-to rig. Thank you. Well, the bivvy's packed away now. Got most of the gear away. Still got the rods out. You can see. Probably only going to give it about another 20 minutes now. It's really, really hot, uncomfortably hot. So and the fish are just literally just cruising around, not interested at all in feeding. So yeah, we'll give it another 20 minutes, and yeah, then we get the rods in the car and make our way home. So we'll hopefully something to go within the next 20 minutes. If not, we'll see you on the way home. packed away. Well, we had a good time, didn't we? Yeah, you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good fun. Lovely weather, but yeah, it's got a little bit too hot now for the fish. So yeah, first night session of the year, probably the last as well, to be fair. So we don't do them very often, but it's good fun to come out fishing with my son Max. So yeah, we caught a few. So, but yeah, it's a bit of a shame that after 1 o'clock in the morning we've not had a pull. So, but I'll put the pictures on there for you to have a look at what we caught. So yeah, we're off home now to have a nice cool drink and yeah, probably fall asleep. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So yeah, thanks for watching In the Swim. Hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, please subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, bye bye.